I have listened to James Orengo claims that state power is being used to interfere with the leadership of the Luo Council of Elders and its property. James Orengo's claim that the property of the Luo Council of Elders is being interfered with by the state is not misplaced. That was the original statement. The rest are just escorts. Further in his statements, he claims that some officers in Harambee House are encouraging other imposters to be the chair of the Luo Council of Elders. Orengo, a senior counsel, knows very well that at the Registrar of Societies, the chairman of the Luo Council of Elders is Nyandiko Ongadi from Homa Bay. He also knows that the title of the Fafa Memorial Hall is in the custody of Nyandiko Ongadi and 2 other trustees. That he knows very well. Any other statement he was making contrary to that is playing politics with the gullible Luos who understand and probably have no idea what is taking place. I want to tell James Orengo, if Harambee House were to be involved in interference with what is happening at the Luo Council of Elders, he would have not gone near that hall on the day of the purported coronation of Odungiranda. He would have been probably talking from across the borders of Kenya. Raila Odinga would have been somewhere deep in his bedroom in Opoda Farm, asking people to check if there is anybody outside. Orengo knows very well Harambee House today is the headquarters of all the instruments of violence in this country. And if they were to choose to interfere, it would be very clear that they are interfering. The accusation of Harambee House by James Orengo is purely to attack Dr. Raymond Omolo. That is why he conveniently chose to say some officers. Not all, because he wanted to clearly leave out the CSS office, Dr. Kithure Kindeki's. I do not understand how a PS would interfere with the election of the chair of the Council of Elders, but still let it take place, still let the coronation go on and end when he has all the instruments of violence at his disposal. The keeping off of Harambee House from the disputes at the Luo Council of Elders is commendable. It is something we need to clap for. Despite the fact that the true and the real chair of the Luo Council of Elders and the PS Interior comes from the same county of Homa Bay, in fact, the same clan of the Great Rachwanya. But he chose to keep off it. Whatever James Orengo is doing, together with his age mate Anyang' Nyong'o and their age mate Raila Odinga, is to prepare the Luo for the grabbing of the Fafa Memorial Hall. That is why he insists the interference is with the leadership and the property. At the purported coronation of Odungiranda, Raila Odinga took the gathering through a long process of fund collecting by his family to convince the Luos that Fafa Memorial Hall is actually the property of the Jaramogi family that was just bequeathed to the Luo Council of Elders, probably out of sympathy. Raila Odinga even suggested that they need to build there a 5-star hotel, a conference center, and all that goes with it. Something he knows there is no funds for doing. There are no such funds in the county, nor from the national government. Maybe his family can, from the monies they have raised from the Luos over the years. So if the Luos will see anything going on, they will assume it is the Council of Elders doing it. But the Jaramogi family has never been known to do anything for the Luo. In fact, they will grab things from the Luo. Today, we cannot trace any property by the Luo Thrift Fund. Neither does the Luo own the Kisumu Molasses Complex, which they collected money across Luoland to buy. Recently, the Luos raised about 400 million for the building of the largest library west of the Rift Valley, the Ogandi Girls Multipurpose Library. Today, the whole structure lies in ruins. Probably as an exhibit for explaining to Luo students what a ruin looks like. Then there was Jakoyo's TLC Hotel, which was brought down by the county government of Kisumu, purportedly to build a port. I expected the Kenya Ports Authority to pull down the hotel. And I expected a structure to go up there that belongs to the Kenya Ports Authority. Today, the structure on that place is private after Jakoyo Midiwo conveniently died so that he cannot complain in the future. After TLC, the target is now the Ofafa Memorial Hall. We can see through Raila Odinga and his two tools of trade, Professor Nyong'o and Governor Orengo. Please let the Luo be.